iON, is there a God as we define it?
Well, what most people think God isn't.
And what do most people think God is?
That they think he's a great, big, white-haired, white Roman mythical God sitting somewhere out in the ethers that is sorting the evil ones out amongst you.
And iON, again, I apologize.
No, we're good. Yes.
Break. And when we come back, I want you to finish what Bob just asked you. Who is God? We're talking with iON, and iON was just about to explain to us who or what God is, and Bob asked him to explain what God isn't, or
what we think God is, what our image is.
Okay.
Yes, of course. We humans come into a place of being told what a deity is, what God is. So if you take it from the non-physical or our aspect, God is the non-physical part of you, the human beings, which is the creator. Because everything that is created, you create. You see, not non-physical, physical creates. So therefore, what you know as God is actually God inside of you.
Yes, if God doesn't create.
He can't create because that's non-physical.
And we call him the great creator.
Is that human beings are gods in amnesia?
Well, if there's a disconnection, yes. But there doesn't have to be the disconnection. The Christian faith is waiting on the Messiah to return. Okay? The Jewish faith is waiting on the Messiah to come the first time. And they at least were sharp enough in their description to say, we won't use the name of God, you see, because that would be too far. And yet, when Moses was asked, when he asked the non-physical, when they say, who are you? The non-physical told Moses, tell them that my name is I am. So Moses comes down and they say, what's the name of God? And he says, I am. So if you run a little exegesis on that whole process, it becomes very, very, very clear after a second. Isn't it interesting that it takes mouth-to-mouth resuscitation sometimes to breathe life back into a human being?
So in other words, you're saying that Moses was the first to say, I am God.
Because non-physical told him that was the name of God.
And so you're saying we are all gods.
You are.
And we're not gods when we go to heaven.
That's correct. Then you leave your creative ability and you go back to non-physical,
so
which is a very delightfully wonderful place. Don't. We're not saying that.
But we are most powerful here on Earth.
You only create in your physical form.